Welcome, everybody. My name is Paola Wong. I'm coming to you live and direct from Los Angeles. I'm coming to you as a labor and delivery nurse who's working in the front line right now with an opportunity to find a product that might be helpful right now in these times of stress and anxiety and discomfort. I wanted to share a little bit about this incredible hemp product that has changed my life. I found this product about 2.5 years ago when I was on a journey of finding myself a little bit again. I was a young mother. My daughter was barely 2 years old, and I personally felt so torn between all the different hats that I was wearing, from being a nurse, having to go back into the workforce, wanting to be the best mother that I can be for my newborn child, and being a wife, and wanting to stay sexy and sensual and creative and all those things at once, and realizing that I was coming close with all the barriers that I put them in my own mind, and the barriers that the world and society has thrown at me. So this beautiful plant, hemp, came into my life through the sister, Sarah Wood, that we're about to hear a little bit more from her. She introduced this beautiful green gold, as she liked to call it back then, into my life, and I instantly felt a shift. I couldn't really pinpoint what it was, but after heading out to our anniversary journey, we were able to find sitters and nannies, so we were able to go out to Joshua Tree, and that was the day, yes, very personal right now, but if you of any human being, you know women that are out there and are suffering from menstrual cramps and pain and the moods swings that go with everything that happens when we are on our period. So we're on our way into the anniversary, and here she came, the worst time that usually want this to happen and arrive. And that was the last time I took some Motrin for my period cramps, which I've been needing to use for all my life since I've had my period, since I was a young girl, because, you know, mine were pretty gnarly. And now I can share with you, again, we don't do any testimonials. We are just sharing. We're not making any guarantees, but we are sharing our experiences with the oil. And for me, I was able to get off any kind of painkillers and feel better than ever. What also happened was my brain fog from all the sleep, less nights, and all the, breastfeeding. I was breastfeeding my daughter for 3 years. And so I was definitely very, very sleep deprived. And so it helped me kind of rewire my brain. And when I was at work, I was able to be more focused and more present, yet calm. So a little bit about me and the journey of the hemp, what it did for me. And right now, it's really only thing I use every single day, especially now that I'm going to work with the heightened emotions that are currently active in the workforce. I use it more than I ever used it, especially when I have a quick break. I take another little dropper of the tincture because it just helps me to stay calm, but it also helps my brain to function better. So instead of going for another coffee, I'm taking a dropper of that to be able to continue to work and be sharp and calm and present, because that is the way where we make the best choices for all the people that we serve. And the world that I'm serving is the mother-baby unit, whether I'm here to help you learn some tips and tricks how to prepare for your labor journey through classes, or whether I'm actually your nurse on the front line. So a little bit about me. But right now I would like for us to hear a little bit about my wonderful soul sister, Sarah. I'm so grateful that the universe has brought us back into each other's life. Who shared this beautiful hemp oil with me. She is traveling the world. She is living her dream life. Well, right now in the quarantine, she's still living her dream life because she's able to do it from home, because she created all these teams all around the world already. But when we're not in quarantine, she's living her dream life, traveling, being in Hawaii during the summer, living in Topanga Canyon, and traveling from Asia to Mexico and creating this global hemp empire. Because she decided that she's here to serve, and what can we do to help and serve our community? And that is another reason why I'm drawn at her. She's also an artist. She's a yogi. She has had a healing center in Hawaii and has a lot of background and wisdom and knowledge in the business sector. And she's a top earner in her company. She's a 6-figure earner. Again, we're not making any guarantees, but if you are ready to do the work will meet you, and the abundance will meet you as well. So I would like to introduce my beautiful sister, Sarah Haywood.
Awesome. Thank you, Paola. So good to be here with you. You're such a light and a joy to work with. I'm so grateful to be sisters on the path and to be able to share this with your community as well. So if you're a guest listening in on this call or to this recording at a later date, I just want to say thank you so much for taking time to check out what we're doing here, what we're weaving together, because it is quite an anomaly, I will say, this business model. I I just want to speak to the fact that when I was introduced to this opportunity, I was a hard no. I was pretty sure that I would never do network marketing, and I think it's because there's a stigma around it, this get rich quick thing, or this idea that, oh, you just bring in 4 people who will do all the work for you, and then that's all you have to do. And the people at the top make the most money. And I felt that way too because that's what I heard. And what I found was this is actually a really viable business model. And it takes work, just like any other business. And as Paula mentioned, I've had a healing arts center. I've been a travel agent. I've been a full time artist. I've had businesses, and they weren't easy to run. I had 15-hour days, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 when I was first getting started. And I ran myself into the ground and I invested thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And after experiencing that, I realized I don't want to do that again. And so I was in deep prayer around finding an opportunity or multiple opportunities that could help me create residual income and really leverage my time, my network, the ability to be of service, to add value to people's lives, and to be wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted, with whoever I wanted. And I'm somebody that believes anything is possible, and that if you have a dream or you can imagine it, that you're able to achieve it. And so I got really clear about what I wanted, and this opportunity landed in my lap 3.5 years ago. And before coming to the meeting, I had already convinced myself that I would never do it. I'd been introduced to lots of other network marketing companies, and it just didn't feel like it was for me. And when I got my full body yes after hearing the presentation that I'm about to give you a really brief, quick view of, um, it just hit me that this is what people need. This is what I need. And this is part of why I came to the planet, to be able to create a new feminine way of doing business and not pushing and letting go of the stigma and the limiting beliefs around this business model. And it's served me really, really well, along with thousands of other people. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my story. I know that like I said, was a hard no. I wouldn't even look at the opportunity or a lot of opportunities for a long time because I was clear that this wasn't for me. So I want to acknowledge you for checking this out, and know that if you have questions, we'd love to hop on a call with you. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get into the presentation. So the company that we are working with is called Prime My Body. It is a health and wellness company, and we're really true to our roots, like this slide here says. We really want to deliver a clean, organic, pure, potent, bioavailable products to the body so that we're not wasting any of it, so that we're not leaving a big carbon footprint. Our team is filled with eco warriors and people who really are conscious and care about the energy of things, the energetics of things, where it comes from, how it's sourced, is the soil clean, are we using regenerative practices, so on and so forth. And I will say that that is something that we are really committed to. We've got really fresh products that fly off the shelf, and part of that is because this industry is absolutely booming. So if you haven't noticed, hemp and cannabis products have become really popular over the last couple of years. And back when I started, this wasn't even federally legal yet. We were kind of operating in a gray zone. And I'm so grateful for that because I love being on the forefront of this revolution. And our company actually had a lot to do with where we're at really as an industry. We accounted for 10% of the sales back in 2018. It was a 590 million market, and our company did 10% of that. And I'm really proud to say that my organization, I believe, did about 10% of that 10%. So we have really been sharing this. We're really passionate about it, and there's a huge opportunity here. The market is actually projected to grow from 600 million last year, 2 years ago, to over 23 billion in the next 3 years. So that's pretty astounding. And really the question that we want to ask you, and the question that you should be asking yourself right now, is how can I position myself in this industry without having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars? What's really great is we have Paul Rogers, our CEO, who is the founder of this company and really has the experience and the knowledge and the wisdom and the tools and the skills and the connections to be able to execute the things on the business side that none of us want to do, especially me. After running a business and a healing arts center, I've decided I don't want to do accounting, I don't want to do distribution, I don't want to deal with shipping, I don't want to deal with opening countries or new markets or forms or any of that. And luckily we have a man and a team here that takes care of all of that for us. So I'm not going to get into this. All of these humans I know personally, they are all absolutely amazing and family. They really become my family over the last couple of years. Again, I'm just going to quickly go over everything here. If you have more questions, we'd be happy to hop on a call with you. But we just want to give you a little overview of who we are, what we're doing, and what we have. So this is Dr. Chang Ruan. He is out of, I pronounced his name wrong. It's actually Chang Ron. No, yeah, Dr. Ron. We pronounced his name wrong for like a year, and then he finally told us Dr. Ron. So he actually runs the largest integrative functional medicine clinic in the United States that takes insurance. It actually used to be the Cleveland Clinic, and he surpassed them. And what's really amazing about him is when you come in, you get blood work, he runs tests, he does brain scans, he finds out exactly what the body needs and how to bring it into homeostasis, which is so profound because guess what our flagship product does? It helps bring the body into homeostasis. I'll get into that in a minute, but we're just so lucky to have him. He is super, just, you know, those humans who they really, all they care about is people. He's not concerned with anything about other than helping the most amount of people on the planet. And I love him. I love that he's not about prescribing medicines, but he's about getting people on the right foods. He's about getting people on workout regimens with personal trainers and putting them on our flagship products. Real quick, I want to touch on the skincare industry and how it's booming. This is all so new to me. We just introduced a new product that I'm going to share with you in just a second. But when I read the numbers on this, $137 billion the skincare industry will generate by 2021. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane to me. What's really amazing is when you pair that with what we have here, this Nox. This is a nitric oxide and CBD serum. It comes in this dual pump, and it is a hemp-infused serum that allows nitric oxide to essentially help the body. And I don't know if you know about nitric oxide, but these slides are a little out of order for me, but okay, essentially, I just want to show you real quick. Nitric oxide, if you don't know about it, don't get it confused with nitrous oxide. I definitely did at first. I was a little concerned. I'm like, oh God, what are we introducing? But nitric oxide is actually naturally occurring in the body, and it helps with circulation. It allows the skin's tissues and cells to regenerate, and it does capillary recruitment. So it brings blood and oxygen to the capillaries so that you get that flush red on the skin, the pigmentation, or not pigmentation. I'm not really a skincare girl, but it gets red. Whenever I put it on my face, it gets red. Like my skin gets flush. And it's just been taking away the lines and the wrinkles. And as you can see on these photographs, typically you've got to create trauma to the skin in order to regenerate it. And we know all of these women, and it's so amazing to see. This is 2 weeks and three weeks here. Just amazing to see the brightness, the eyes being lifted, the sunspots going away, the fine line, even the heavier lines. It's just absolutely astounding. And all of these women I just recently saw in Mexico, and they look great. So our nitric oxide production depletes as we age. And what they've been finding actually is by using these, you can do little nitric oxide test strips after using this product, even just on the skin, the nitric oxide in the body has actually increased, which is really cool. So we have this amazing full spectrum product that revitalizes skin pigmentation, invigorates a youthful complexion, and promotes a boost of nutrient absorption and recirculation. We have a whole Knox page and a Knox challenge. Actually, it begins every month. Today is the first day of it. I highly recommend getting in on this. You can purchase a bottle, sign up for the Knox challenge, and then take a photo of you on the first day, and then people can vote on your pictures, and you can win prizes. And I believe it's like pretty crazy cash prizes. So our next product is Hydrate Pure. This is a hemp-infused moisturizer to help balance the skin. It has vitamin D, and it is just really nice. It's like so smooth. My mom loves this stuff. She uses it really quickly. Okay, and then to just pivot a little bit to our flagship products, really, these two common focus. They're a CBD CBG blend that have 7 terpenes, and what they do is they activate the body's master switch. So we have a system in our body called the endocannabinoid system, and what it is it's a vast signaling network with these 2 different receptors, CB1 and CB2, and these receptors are located all throughout our body, our brain, our lungs, actually in our uterus, our feet, everywhere in our body we have these receptors. And what happens is when these receptors are activated, it cues the body to start creating its own endocannabinoids. And what happens is it modulates and regulates all of the other systems in the body, the immune system, the skeletal system, the nervous system, all the detoxification pathways. Everything is regulated by the system. And we have products that actually support the system, help bring it into balance, and then bringing the body into homeostasis. So I know that that's probably a mouthful for a lot of people. The first time I heard it, I was like, whoa, I don't know, but it feels good. So just know that this is a lot of information, and we're here to answer your questions and can provide lots of more information too. Okay, so the focus is 500 milligrams of CBD. We've got 30 milligrams of CBG, which is actually the precursor. It's the stem cell of the hemp plant. So whenever the hemp plant grows, it first is CBG, that's that stem cell, that precursor, and then it turns into CBD, THC, and then all of these other actually cannabinoids from the hemp plant. Well, the CBG, we harvest it really early, so that way it actually provides the same benefits plus more as the THC. So we don't have to have any THC in our product, which is absolutely amazing. And then we have 1,600 milligrams of hemp-derived terpenes as well. So this one is really created, CBGs for the brain. It's a neuroregenerative. It helps with mental clarity, brain fog, just being more present, feeling embodied. I love this one all the time. Even at night, I actually mix my Calm with it. It helps me dream. I love to dream. And then Calm is our other flagship product. It's actually become the most popular. We only released this one last October. We've had Focus for a long time, but this has actually become the most popular product. I only have Oh my God. Oh yeah, it's right here. I was like, I don't have any more. I only have one more bottle. That's so crazy. And people love this, and it's the same 500 milligrams of CBD, only 5 milligrams of CBG, less activation for the brain, and then 745 hemp-derived terpenes, as well as some other Chinese herbs, and that will help with calming the body, allowing relaxation and rest to occur. So there's no THC again in any of these products. It's no soy-free and non-GMO. And this one's again just created to help relax the body a little bit more. So what sets us apart from every other product out there? I just want to say that you have to be very careful about the products that you're putting in your body when it comes to CBD, because hemp is a remediation plant first and foremost. And what that means is it actually pulls toxins from the soil. And you do not want to be taking products that are pulling toxins from the soil, because that means that you're then putting toxins inside of your body. And this plant is intended to pull the toxins out of your body. So that's really important. How's it grown? Where is it coming from? Who's growing it? So on and so forth. And then also when it comes to the delivery system, it's something that isn't really talked about that much in America, and it's kind of an issue. I mean, I still take vitamins that I know I pee out most of them. I can see every time I pee. I'm like, oh, there's my bright yellow pee. I've like just peed out all my vitamins. But what's amazing about this is our formulators and chemists have created a way to allow the particles and the CBD to get directly into the body and go directly to these CB receptors. How amazing is that? Typically, when you eat, drink, take anything, it has to go through the GI tract first and then gets distributed into the body, where most of it gets broken down. And so here we have these really small, safe, efficient, effective molecules that we actually are able to get them really small by using sound vibration. So it's called sonicated nanotechnology. And basically we use sound vibration to separate these molecules. They get so tiny that they mimic the cell wall. That's how small they are. They're average 10 to 20 nanometers, and nano is a particle size. You don't need to be worried. There's nothing weird about it. It's just a size, nano, super, super small. And so they're so small that the moment that you put it in your mouth, under your tongue, it passes through the capillaries in the mouth, gets to the brain, past the blood-brain barrier, and throughout the body within 35 milliseconds. That's astounding. So then it cues the body to start coming into homeostasis, which then allows the body to heal itself. Because when we're out of fight or flight, when our bodies are in rest and restore, that's when we're able to heal. So again, I just want to say we're a dietary supplement. Our products actually don't cure, treat, or heal anything. However, when the body is balanced, it heals itself. So that's the magic and the grace that we've been given with these amazing products. Again, organically sourced. We have our own proprietary blend. Nobody in the world has this. If they want to buy it, they've got to buy it through you or Paola or me. So it's really unique. We have no THC, no ethanol, which, by the way, almost every product out there has ethanol, and they don't have to legally say it if it's under a certain amount. So you have to be really careful about what you're taking. Please don't take anything from China, and don't buy your CBD from a gas station. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, non-GMO. We have a broad spectrum, creating the entourage effect, and manufactured in kosher and halal certified facility, and it has an amazing glass dropper for accurate delivery. Our next product, Body Therapy. This has become one of my favorite products. I use it all the time, post and pre-workout. People like things to rub on the spot whenever they have joint pain. I mean, this works amazing. Our, focus and our calm for pains. I mean, again, no claims, but it has helped relieve my pain, and but people really want something to put on directly, and I love it. I've got one, where do I have it? Here on my desk, and I actually put it all over my body. I put it on my face sometimes. I love it. It's great. My hands, it feels really nice. It's got 1,000 milligrams of CBD in it, so it's really nice. And then just pivoting again one last time, won't keep you guys long on this, but there is a business opportunity here. And this is really about building a home-based business, which has never been a better time. You can literally sit at home. You don't even have to have a computer. You can do everything from your cell phone. We have an app, we have a website, and you can build teams all over the United States, in Japan, and Mexico from the comfort of your home. You can do it sometime, part-time, or full-time. And that can shift too. You could do it full-time right now until things get back to quote unquote normal, or your job is up and running again, or whatever. Say you want to make some money real quick to do a vacation or buy a car or whatever. You can do whatever you'd like with this business. And that's the beautiful thing about it. So typically it's actually $39 to enroll for a company. That's for your website. You get your own back office. There's 8 different ways that you can get paid, and then you can get product at wholesale price. What is amazing right now, because of the current situation, our CEO has actually made it only $1 to enroll this month. So it's a great time not only for you to get started, but to start calling all of the people that you know who need some balance in their body, who need a little less stress, who could probably calm their nervous system. This is safe for children too, so could probably give to their kids who are at home homeschooling right now. Think of all the people in your life who you know could probably use some balance mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, or even financially. This is a huge opportunity. And the great thing about it is you don't really need to know what you're doing, because we have systems that you can plug into that will help you and your people build a business here. So after you pay that $1 this month, you would then purchase a product, purchase a package. You don't have to purchase a package, but if you're starting a business and you're going to build, I recommend getting on the product, and B, you want to have product to sample, share, and use. So typically packages are $300 to $1,500. You get the best value the more you buy. It's like, buying at Costco. When you buy in bulk, the bigger you buy, the more you get. Buy 12, get 3 free, so on and so forth. You can also come in on the 1 single bottle this month, which is absolutely amazing. And then just to quickly touch on this is you can accumulate customers and other affiliates and get your product for free. So if you bring in 4 customers, you pay that $1, you get your package or your bottle, and you introduce this to 4 people, you send them to your website that you paid, again, $1 for a whole year. You send them to your website. The company will then ship them product when they order it. And if you put yourself on auto ship and you have 4 customers in a month, then your product will be free, and all you have to do is pay for your shipping. Also, what's amazing is when you introduce this to new people and they join for $1 as an affiliate and purchase a package, we always get 25% of that first package order. So if you bring in 4 people in your first 28 days, that 25% for you will actually increase to 50%. So let me just show you really quick these numbers, and we'll get into the nitty gritty. But for example, say you signed up today for $1, you bought a package, and then you called your mom who's really been looking for an amazing CBD product. You called your uncle, your brother, everyone that you know, because everyone's looking for a great CBD product, because everybody needs balance in their body and their hearts and their minds. And they decide, okay, this is a great package. I got one for grandma, one for grandpa, and one for myself. And it's $267. So you would make $67 right off the top. Well, say you had 3 other people who also came in on packages. Instead, you would make $136, 50% of that package, by bringing 4 people in. And just to show this, this is an amazing deal, the all-inclusive package, because you get almost $1,000 worth of free product, and you get everything. It's unbelievable. But say somebody came in on that package today, they're like, wow, this is awesome. I see the opportunity here. I just got laid off. I need to try all the products, use all the products, sell all the products. I'm going to go for that all-inclusive pack. You get $379 right off the top. Well, say that they're second out of your 4. That then turns to $757. I love that number. It's one of my favorite numbers. I love 223 too. So same here. Somebody comes in on a 6-pack, which is amazing. They get some calm, some focus, or they can get all calm, all focus. You get 112 that turns into 223. So just know that you want to bring 4 people in on your first month. And then again, if you get customers, they can get on auto ship, then you get them for free as well. I'm not going to go into the details of this, but this is actually really amazing, so I do want to mention it. Team building rewards, I have made over 6 figures just in this one part of the compensation plan, which is a great time to mention that this is a business. We don't make any income claims. This is absolutely not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a business for sure. You have to put in energy, you have to put in time, and it is not true that the people at the top make all the money. The people who work the hardest make the most money. And I am a great example of that. Essentially what happens is in this company, every time product is moved, points are accumulated. Just like when you fly, you get miles, and then you can cash those miles in for more airline tickets. What's amazing about this is these points turn into cash. And you can actually get paid anywhere from $20,000 to $75,000 a week. And my plan is to max that $75K out. I want to build 2 teams. That's what we do here, a left team and a right team. And I want this team producing enough points for me to make $75,000 a week, and this team. What happens is 200 points on this team worth of product is moved, and then 200 points worth of product is purchased, I guess, on this team. And then what happens is every time it evens out, every 200 and 200, you get $20. So every time you have $1,000 over here, or I'm sorry, 1,000 points moved over here, 1,000 points moved over here, boom, you get $100. So every time somebody actually comes in on one of these bigger packs, you make not only this $379, but if they're on your smaller leg, one of your legs, it's complicated. I mean, it's a learning curve, but basically you would make another $100 when that's on your pay leg. And again, we can get into the nitty gritty. We've got videos, training videos, everything in your back office breaks all of this down for you. And then the matching bonus is essentially getting compensated for bringing in people who do big things in this company. So I'm a diamond in this company, and Paola is my level 1. So let's just say you, as a guest of Paola on this call, you're my level 2, and then you bring in somebody here, and then they bring in someone here. And this person here is just absolutely rocking it. They brought in 100 people this week. They're on fire. They love this business model. They were just looking for an opportunity. Well, what happens is I would actually get a bonus for that, as would you, as would Paola. So this is a great part of the compensation plan. I love it. It's on the points aspect. And then residuals. This is the one that takes the longest to breathe life into. That $2, $3, $5, $6 here and there from all of the people in your organization, but over time that will compound. And I love what Warren Buffett says. He says, I don't think it was Warren Buffett. I think it was, I forgot who, but somebody said, I would rather make 1% of 1,000 people's efforts than 100% of my own, which is so true. And this is where the residuals really come in. It's that long-term mailbox money that we all come to network marketing for, or Hollywood. And then systems that ignite growth. We have all the support that you need to really build an amazing business here. We have online trainings, we have live weekly Zooms, calls, we have an amazing app that you can literally target your whole network through by using incredible videos where you can drag and drop. You can say, hey Susie, this is Sarah, just got my bottle of Focus right here. If you want to try a sample of it, just tap right here and you can try it. Or if you want to order a bottle, just click right here. And you can literally drag and drop these tabs that will take them directly to your website to order. And then the final slide is every company like ours has 4 stages: launch, concentration, momentum, and stability. I promise you did not want to be here during the launch of the company. It was a really hard, long road, but we have paved a way for you to succeed here. So hemp is legal in all 50 states. We have no THC in our products. We just are about to launch 5 new products that are all amazing: nitric oxide, a pet line, a new calm formulation, and then a couple other things that I can't mention yet. But we're about to open internationally. Africa's going to be opening soon, Germany, Canada, Europe, and then really the rest of the world. So we're uh, just about to catch this wave, and it's really important because every company has one big momentum phase, and this is where, you know, the most money is made. Again, we're here to add value to people's lives. This isn't about money for me. And let's be realistic. We all need money to live and breathe. And I feel really good about getting compensated from a company that's providing quality, sustainable, organic products that are helping everybody in more ways than I could possibly even begin to describe. So thank you so much for taking time to be here with us today. If you're feeling your yes, if this is resonating with you, get back to Paola or the person who invited you to this call. Say, I'm ready to sign up for $1. Get your product, use it, share it, sample it, call your people, share this opportunity, and let me be the first to welcome you to the Prime My Body family. So I'll hand it back over to you, Paola.
Thank you so much, Sarah. This was a wonderful overview and thorough with all the things that are happening for us. So if this sounds like aligned with you, with what's going on in your life right now, I am here. We're here to serve you and see where you are. If you have more questions, we are here for you. And I do want to say I am so grateful that we have met and that I'm able to share this now more than ever. I'm grateful for my intuition. I always believe it needs to align with you and who you are. So listen, tune in with your intuition. If your intuition nudges you, let's talk. See you soon.